Yes, hello. Things are a little crooked. I'm using my normal streaming camera. I got my phone right here, you know what I mean? But I set it up in the front, but it's all good. We're gonna have a very quick stream today because I'm about to be on Indisputable, which begins at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, which is about 45 minutes from now. So we gonna run through some things real quick. Real quick, real smooth, but it is Monday. It's 37 degrees outside here in northern New Jersey, and I'm feeling pretty good. Life is filled with many pluses, many minuses, pros and cons, but all in all, I'm glad to be here. So let's see what we got popping right now, man. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna get to a couple of things, and then after that, I'm gonna get ready for this show because, like I said, I'm gonna be on Indisputable in a couple of minutes. All right, let's see. Yes, I will definitely say hello to the doc. We got Stoned Assassin, Monk Without a Cause. How blare you, Vincent? We got Twin Dragon. Oh, my refrigerator about to start making mad noise. Maybe not. I don't know. But again, like I said, we just gonna do this one real quick today. So let's see. What should we start with now? Now, hold up. We're gonna start with a couple of our fun stories. Now, this right here, what kind of bored housewife shit is this right here, man? This man, look, listen, I would love to test some pillows for a living. This how you know. Look, a motherfucker got too much money, or I don't know what's going on. But look, listen, I'm not gonna hate on this. Okay. I ain't gonna hate on it. I test pillows for a living, and this is the adjustable pillow I recommend to everyone. My question is, how does one get into this line of work where you test pillows for a living? Because again, this seems like, you know, maybe this is like not a hustle that everybody can duplicate. So if you do make some type of a living by testing pillows, hey, that's something to be proud of because I don't know how to get that shit popping. Like, yo, you mind if I put my greasy ass head on your pillow at night, just so I could tell you? I'm assuming they do it for like, corporate pillow makers or something. Like, all right, let's see how this goes. Are they like, exactly, exactly. I'll be a pillow tester. Shit, I'm sitting here trying to figure this out. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how one even gets into this line of work. You know, shit. Lay my head down. Test out your pillows. Test out my pillow guy shit. But again, as everyone who works at, I don't know what that is. I get a lot of questions as someone who works. I get a lot of questions from friends about what the best vacuum is, how to organize their overstuffed bedroom closets, and naturally, what pillow they should splurge on. Okay, so maybe they're like a homemaker interior design type of deal, where they just help people. Oh, there's a pillow advertising right here. You know what I'm saying? We got to have that. Or maybe this is the perfect pillow that they, that they're suggesting. The Marlowe pillow. Yes, the Marlowe pillow. The Marlowe pillow is an allergy-friendly pillow constructed of 80% polyurethane. Yes, 80% polyurethane foam, memory foam, and 20% polyester. Two polys. It comes in a compact, easy to carry box, which makes it perfect for small spaces. Many adjustable pillows have a separate bag of external fill. Okay, so it's like it's environmentally friendly. This is a pillow that you can take with you places. This is your personal pillow. Like, I don't go nowhere without this pillow because you never know when you're going to need a good nap. You never know. You know what I'm saying? We got Bibliophile in the building. Hello. We doing a real quick show before I'm on Indisputable, really in a few minutes. But I figured, hey, why the hell not come on and talk some shit with the fam, with the politics and paper family real quick. Why not? There's absolutely no harm in that. And right now we sitting here figuring out how one gets into the lifestyle and the career path of testing pillows. Okay, why do they love Marlowe pillow? I've tested all manner of pillows, but the Marlowe pillow remains my favorite. I love that you can adjust it in seconds. Are they getting deep into details? They take this shit seriously. They see that's how you know that they are a real professional pillow tester because they not just gonna give you no vague glebe explanations. It's not just gonna be like, oh well, it's nice. I like it. It's pretty cool. They're gonna get into details. So even for a side sleeper, see if you a side sleeper back front. they got you covered. I need a softer pillow. Instead of dragging another pillow out of the closet, I can just unzip one side. Oh, this is a fancy ass pillow. It's about $50. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, about $50 or so. It was 65, now 46.80. Probably round up to about 50 something plus shipping and handling. You know how that goes. But look, that's one thing that we learned, how exactly one gets in to testing pillows for a living. Cause look, listen, that ain't so bad. That is not so bad. Yes, I believe I will be on with the doctor today. And also, um, I think he's doing a bullpen today. So yes, we'll be running through the stories. Now, again, we don't have much time today, so we just gonna quickly run through everything. Okay, now hold on. Let's see. What should we? Oh yeah, here we go. So there's an AI recording. It's not real, but there's an AI of Donald Trump's late father coming back to life to blast him ahead of the election. And it's quite funny. And it's one of the other things that makes it funny is because, I mean, Trump responds to everything. Trump gets mad at everything. Like, so, something like this would definitely get under his skin. But it's just funny, though. The why not type of thing.
Donnie, I always knew you'd blow it. You were always a fool, a joke, low rent. I bailed you out so many times. Your deals were all garbage. You couldn't even make money off a casino, you fuck up. I'm ashamed you have my name. Everyone knows why the women leave you. You're boring, broke. And I told you not to get fat. You pay porn stars and you're weak down there. Your kids hate you, especially the girl. How did a son of mine turn out so damn dumb? The brand
I think this is like the Lincoln Project or something like that. Because again, like one of the things that makes this stuff like this so funny isn't necessarily the content itself, but it's the fact that it's going to get under Trump's skin. Like he's going to see this because most of what Trump does, like a good 40, 50, 60% of what he does, that's a big gap. Let's round it up. 50, 60% of what he does is, scan the television waves and scan the internet to see who's saying what about him, who's talking bad about him, who's saying good things about him. That's all he does.
I built is crap because of you. I built is crap because of you. You're trash. You'll be lucky to stay out of jail. I may have lost my mind, but I never lost my business.
Bruh, Donald Trump really literally destroyed everything his dad, everything his father built up. And his father was I guess a more competent criminal than his son. I guess he was a little better at the job, but nonetheless, he destroyed it. He took it all down. Yes, this trolling is actually quite good. And again, that's why Trump responds to everything. If you have any kind of name or clout or fame, Donald Trump will respond to you.
I've been dead 30 years, and I'm still ashamed of you.
This ad was generated in...
He said, I've been dead for 30 years, and I'm still ashamed of you. On to the next. We're going to roll through it because, again, we don't have a lot of time today. We don't have much time. We're just quickly rolling through things because I'm about to be on Indisputable. His dad basically was a lot like him, but smarter, more competent. I mean, he's the one who created all of that, and Trump squandered it. So like, his dad really seemed to be a kind of a high functioning sociopath. Like as far as I know, he wasn't violent, but like he was dodging taxes and this and that. But yeah, no. He fucked everything up for his dad. All right, what we got now? Let's see. Oh yeah, apparently there was some truckers. They gonna shut down NYC because of what happened with the Trump verdict to him getting that $355+ million charge. Man, Candace again. Here we go with this boring Candace Owens and Republicans making this woman even more famous than she already is. Like they kind of, I mean, she hasn't come out to endorse Biden, obviously, but it's like they're the ones who are building up all this suspense for if and when she does, because she definitely ain't gonna endorse Donald Trump. But if she does come out and endorse Biden, it's like they're laying out the red carpet for her to do so, building all the suspense and the excitement. Building it all up. But no, this is just funny because what is this?
Obviously, if you've seen what she's
Again, they're just so boring, and they talk so much more about culture than they do politics. They just do. I mean, and this is not, a surprise. This isn't something we didn't know, but this is the type of stuff that they comment on more than anything. And this is what's destroying society, but not, like wage theft and stuff like that.
obviously, if you've seen what she's even done in business and how she tries to manipulate her audiences, like to get out of like deals and contracts, like she's totally insane.
Yeah.
Like she's the most toxic feminist that's ever existed. And what she does is basically
No, I can definitely think of people who were a lot more toxic than Taylor Swift. I mean, come on. I mean, what Taylor Swift is like, you know, everybody's girl crush. Like she's one of the. I mean, the jealousy. These people are so envious.
the threat is that if she doesn't get what she wants, she writes a song about a guy and then has 15 million girls singing the songs and drops little clues so they know who it
Don't you make public tweets about like what's your business discrepancies with Ben Shapiro? Isn't that what you do? So how is that different? Again, she's a singer, she's a music artist. That's like she expresses her life through music.
it's about. I mean, it's totally psychotic if you
But-
really think
but
about
wait,
it.
was-
I don't think you
there's no such
appreciate
thing.
how
There's no s-
psychotic that is, that you
there's no
can't
such
date her
thing
for
as-
2 weeks without her writing a song about you. I mean, what she did to John Mayer as
John
well.
Mayer,
He was
yeah.
like, I literally did nothing to her. Like we went on one date and I
Yeah.
didn't deserve this.
Right. How
and
old
then
are all these
nothing to
people
her. Like
on
we went
here?
on
Hold
one
up.
song about you. I mean, what she did
How old are these people? I don't know. He's middle-aged and he's middle-aged. I don't know how old he is. He looks like he's late 40s at the youngest. Like he looks like he's in his 50s, maybe 60s. He looks like he's in his 50s or 60s. Ben Shapiro is 40 something or late 30s. Like they just sitting around like a gossip girl table. For all, how masculine is this? For all the masculinity and traditionalism, it's like all these guys and one woman. Let's just sit around and talk about Taylor Swift. We got our grapes, our crackers, our cheeses, and our cognac. We got our cognac, goddammit, and I got my cigar lit, and we gonna talk about these women.
to John Mayer as
John
well.
Mayer,
He was
yeah.
like, I literally did nothing to her. Like we went on one date and I
Yeah.
didn't deserve this.
You were ruining
And then
this
there's
for
a bunch of like 10-year-old girls whose brains are not developed who then go and attack whoever it is. Like Scooter Braun's family, his young kids literally had to go into hiding and get security because Taylor Swift wanted out of the deal that he legally purchased her catalog of music.
Yeah.
And she wrote this, you have to go find it on Tumblr, this like glorious rephrasing of basically like, my dad signed a contract, a legally binding contract for me when I was 15. He now has the catalog because he purchased it. And she was just like, as a woman, I sat on the floor and I wrote these songs. And then they tried to kill Scooter Braun's family. And he did nothing wrong other than purchase her catalog.
But
And he only had it for like 6 months before he let somebody else purchase it. But like she hated Scooter Braun.
This is a room full of Swifties you're talking
No,
about.
guys, I'm sorry.
Candace table in a round table full of middle-aged white guys talking shit about Taylor Swift.
Like I just like
Yeah.
obviously she's
now-
not getting married. And Travis
Just me and a bunch of white guys. Which again wouldn't be problematic if it's just the irony in it all of Candace Owens. It's like, people like Candace Owens, grifting black Republicans, public commentators who act like they have the black community's best interest in mind and they know what's best and they always got something to say. But it's like, well, who do you roll with? And you don't see no black people. It's like, oh, okay, what's best for the community, but you don't It's corny. And again, I'm not even gonna go into a long diatribe because we've talked about Candace Owens so much, and so has everybody for years. But I mean, she really has just trapped herself in this space. I mean, what else is she gonna do?
I was going to
Kelsey,
wear my
Well, I'm a
to give you
Kelsey
some
sparkly silver.
science, Travis Kelsey has exclusively only dated black girls. He had a whole show only dating black girls. This is not even his type. He just realized that this is like a good business move for him, and it is. It's a genius business move for him. But this is going to be one album, and then it's
I totally
over.
agree with her now. I got to
Wait, can I ask you-
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like.
I mean, there's not. It's just funny to see that type of stuff because it's like, y'all are supposed to be these these political commentators, but for the most part, you're just gossiping about people like Taylor Swift. Nobody cares about celebrities. That's why we're not only obsessed with celebrities and always talking about them, but also that's why we want Donald Trump back in office and all that good stuff. So, and Nikki Haley. I mean, what's the point of this right here, right? Like, check this out. So, like, why are you even doing this? Not a matter of innocence or guilt. Nikki Haley tells Fox Town Hall she would pardon Trump if he's convicted of federal crimes. Like, I mean, why are you even in the race? Like, especially at this point, because you haven't been. I mean, I guess she's already accepted defeat in the primaries, like on the low, but you're not winning. And this obviously is not going to help make you look like a strong alternative to Donald Trump. If you're like, well, I'm going to pardon him of his convictions, but it's just like, it's just such a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? It's just a waste of time.
All right, want to go to another question from the audience here. John Kerrigan is the retired teacher. He's undecided. He is from Chirraw. John, where are you?
Thank you very much.
Hi, John.
Governor Haley, if you were elected president.
Yeah, like they're just like, and they're so boring, like they're so boring because they don't have any real. It's such surface level insight, whatever it is that they're talking about. Like, why are you even discussing this? Why?
Would you pardon Donald Trump if he was convicted of a crime in federal court?
Well, thank you for that question. If you're talking about pardoning Trump, it's not a matter of innocence or guilt at that point, because that means he would have already been found guilty. I believe in the best interest of bringing the country together, I would pardon Donald Trump, because I think it's important for the country to.
So again, so you believe in bringing the country together. You're running for president, but so that bringing the country together should be under you, not Donald Trump, who you're running against, who has all these felonies, these felony charges against him. I was sitting up here talking about talking about it's not a matter of innocence or guilt. It's a matter of bringing the country together. Like, what the fuck? What are you even doing in the race at this point? Like, this is such a waste of time. Like, how do you wake up every day and do this?
To move on. We've got to leave the negativity and the baggage behind.
We got to move on by letting Trump just get away with everything. Like, that's the way to move on from it. Just let him get away with everything and no consequences whatsoever.
I don't want this country divided any further. I don't think it's in the best interest for America to have an 80-year-old president sitting in jail and having everybody upset about it.
Who cares? What are you talking about? It's not in the best interest of America for somebody to face the consequences of their actions. And even at that, like everyone's going to be upset about it. No, MAGA will be upset about it. Ain't nobody else no one else cares. People would move on. It would be the topic of discussion and people would just move the fuck on. Like, just like life always moves on. That's what happens. Like, oh, everyone's going to be so upset. If everyone was going to be upset, then Donald Trump would still be the president. He would have not lost to Joe Biden in 2020. The fact that he was an incumbent and he lost means that the country really don't fuck with him like that. Like, they just don't. I mean, he could still end up winning in November, but overall, I mean, people really don't fuck with Donald Trump. So it's again, like, how do you wake up every day? And I haven't looked that deeply into it, but apparently, Donald Trump was insulting her husband or something. Whatever it is that he said about her husband, and you sitting up here saying this shit, like it's pathetic. Like, what are you doing with your life?
About it. I think this would be the time that we would need to move forward and get this out of the way.
Kevin, with the cases that the president is facing in New York City, with the fraud case, the Alvin Bragg case, what we see happening in Fulton County, with now the district attorney and the special prosecutor she hired in the spotlight, do you believe what's happening to the president legally in some cases is fair?
I think it's been chaos. But that's what we see. Chaos just follows him everywhere he goes. And
So why pardon him?
some of this has been very politically motivated. We see that for what it is. Some of it has not been fair. Some he's going to have to defend himself. And we're going to find out whether, there's something behind it or not. But the problem is, this is someone we're talking about could win the Republican nomination. And he's going to be in court March and April, May and June. He, by his own words, said he's going to be spending more time in court than he is on the campaign trail. That's a problem. Republicans will not win if Donald Trump is the nominee. It's not going to.
How can you say that, but also be like, well, I'm going to pardon him because we just want the nation to move on?
Happen. Every poll shows that he can't beat Biden. Some are down by 5, some are down by 7. On his best day, it's margin of error.
And that's why I'm going to let him go. All the polls show that if Donald Trump is convicted of any of these crimes, that people are far less likely to vote for him. So that's exactly why I'm going to pardon him. Like,
I'm in every one of those same general election polls, and I defeat Biden by up to 17 points.
And that is true too. Like, in a lot of those polls, you do beat. So you're destroying the whole mission of your campaign by also saying that you will pardon Donald Trump. Like, what's the point? What you're saying right here is pretty strong. You're saying, look, listen, Donald Trump may be doing well now and he may even win, but the polls show that if he's convicted, which he likely will be, that he's going to suffer at the polls. He's going to suffer at the ballot box, rather. But polls also show, how can you, oh my God.
When you look at that, that's the focus we need to have. What good is saying we want to go fix our country if we don't win? We have to win to get that done, because there will be a female president of the United States. It will.
Yeah, maybe one day, but it ain't going to be your ass. Shit. One day there, if we hold it together, one day there probably will be a female president of the United States, but that's not going to be you. And now she's trying to close her statements by appealing to the liberal independents. We gonna get some XX chromosomes up in the White House.
Will either be me or it will be Kamala Harris, and that.
No, it will be neither of you. Oh God, that was exceptionally bad. What are you talking about, Nikki Haley? Well, oh God. Hey, it's really ridiculous. All right, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, Donald Trump got booed in Philly this past weekend. He got some cheers too, but he got a lot of boos. He's selling these ugly ass gold sneakers after he got that fat fine, that 300, and then he owe over $400 million in total with everything. He's like, let me go sell some golden Trump shoes.
The poor man and a rich man, well, figure out how to put some money in his pocket, because that's all Donald Trump cares about. He doesn't care about America. He's out there hawking sneakers. He's out there hawking whatever he can, grifting off the poorest of the.
This dude is up here, and again, millions of people want this guy back in office, and there's a decent portion who are still like, I don't know. I think I might want to go with this guy. This man is running around the country selling whatever it is that he can to bro. Like, what is going on in this country? What is happening? And then on the other side, you got an old man who people really would rather not even be looking at right now. Joe Biden is just we'll vote for him because Trump is so bad type of thing. But it's like this dude got these ugly ass golden ghetto ass sneakers up on top of this podium. Like, what is going on?
Americans, think about who's supporting Donald Trump and the use of his 757 plane. Who's supporting Donald with all of his legal fees? It's the poorest people in America. And that's what Vladimir Putin will be taking advantage of.
So,
like, what the hell is even happening right now? My man first he sold. Okay, look, so first he had to drop the NFT collection. He dropped the NFTs when NFTs were just done. Like when the crypto scamming was kind of over, when it was on his deathbed, he dropped his NFTs at the last moment. You know, him with 6-pack abs and 10-pack, 30-pack abs and astronaut suits with cowboy hats on and gunslinging Rambo outfits and shit like that. And now my man's just running around selling some ghetto ass sneakers looking like somebody who ain't, bruh, them shoes, bruh, those shoes look like some shit that motherfuckers who live in the middle of the hood do when they like 19, 20 years old and they got some artistic talents and they trying to figure out a way to just get their name out there. Like, bruh, that is, for him to be doing this, he is in such a bad position. I mean, like, he is selling spray paint gold shoes. Like, what? That is some poor ass shit. That is, oh my God. Like, this is hilarious. This is the funniest shit ever. This dude is going around selling shit like he's fucking poor. This is, oh my God. We couldn't live in a better time. I don't know. It's either we couldn't live in a better timeline or we couldn't live in a worse timeline. Because, oh God. Now, this shit just crazy right here. I don't even know what the hell I would do. Exactly. Some 1990s bootleg ass sneakers. Like, people back when that shit was hot. Like, people don't even do that shit no more type of deal. Like, you know, there's always going to be sneakerheads and people who appreciate, you know, like a good pair of sneakers and just fashion. But like, bro, you on some early 2000s bullshit. Like, what the fuck are you even doing? I mean, obviously, he had a GoFundMe page. This dude got a GoFundMe page for his $355+ million that he owes to the state. Like, bro, this man, now, I don't know what the hell I would do. I don't know what the hell. Now, this is just egregious. I got to skim through these because I got to get ready for Indisputable. I'm going to be on Indisputable in, you know, like very shortly. I'll be on very shortly. But what? Oh, no. I'd be like, bro, you was a whole lot better off not telling me this, but I'm glad that you did. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what I would do with this. Violence may occur if I found this out. I can't even lie. But I don't know. I'm too old to be beating up on people and shit. But man, I mean, hey, when I'm mad at you, I spit in your food. Like, huh? What? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, hold up. Let's see. We might do one more. I might go ahead and get off because I gotta get ready for Indisputable. All right, let's look at one more thing of Tucker Carlson apparently getting roasted. I would have done more today, but I forgot that I was on Indisputable until like a couple of hours ago. So, but again, I figured like, well, we might as well just hop on and at least get the juices flowing for the week. You know, it's a, you know, better to do a little than nothing at all. You know, keep stuff going. All right, we gonna watch this real quick and then I'm gonna get ready. You need to get out more. CNN's Fareed Zakaria roasts Tucker Carlson for praising Russia's cheap groceries. Again, it's just like, first of all, Tucker, when was the last time you went to the grocery store? Not even just because of how much money you had, but how famous you are. Like, I mean, seriously, like Tucker Carlson is both too wealthy and at this point, especially too famous to just, oh, I'm just gonna go to the grocery store. Like, no, you're not, because people who are as known as him don't, like I don't want everyone to talk to me every time I go somewhere. So it's just stupid on that end. But also for him to be like, oh, it's so cheap here. Yeah, because don't people barely make money there. Like, what do you? It's so stupid.
And now here's my take.
Actually, this is too long. I just got an email from from the producers over at TYT. I need to get ready, but first I'm gonna take a hit from Susana Santos. I'm gonna take a hit from this bong real quick. I'm gonna be on there good. And thank y'all for joining me on this really quick Monday live stream. We had a little bit of fun. If you're gonna, if you're hanging around, check out Indisputable. I will be on Indisputable. Might throw on a jacket or something so I can look like I didn't just roll out of bed type of deal. I got to go to the laundromat, but I'll probably do that in a couple of days. Thank y'all. Have a good afternoon. Catch you on Indisputable.